praising myself, the how much of myself. The breakdown to the so that kind of stress about so it's gonna bring up three subjects. You know, the word of yeah, man, so I'm touching a couple things as well, man. It's not even a plan lesson, but obviously I'm just gonna bring up a few precepts, innit? So this book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse what, 54. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, I shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall lead. Yeah, man, like, what's going on right now? A lot of single parent households, and I'm not talking about the other nation, I'm talking about the 12 tribes of Israelites, man, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, isn't it? They got single parent households, innit? They've got the mum in the household, they haven't got no dad, innit? That's why when the boys grow up, innit? It's like when the child grows up, innit? Like, it starts to be effeminate, innit? It starts to be like a sodomite, innit, man? Because there's no father in the household to like basically raise up the son, innit? That's why people go and do the curses, innit, man? Because look at the other nations, the so-called white man, the so-called Chinese man, that they got mum and dad in the household, but it's only the so-called blacks, Hispanics in America that haven't got no father in the household, innit? So we bring up certain laws. Freestyle in the spirit. So it could be too long, I've got a bit of a toothache, so I was gonna bring the word, man. Book of touch onto the stone. I see a lot of madness going on, man, like that. Daughter of Zion, innit? They start to get start to put blonde hair in the head, start to put weave in the head, start to put all these chemicals in the head. You don't need to be put weave in the head, don't put extensions in the head, all that doing chemical stuff with that. I don't know if you see that documentary, Chris Rocker or Chris Rocking It documentary talking about hair, and it's basically saying that so-called black woman spends at least 27 billion amount of money on weave, innit, man. All they're doing is putting money in other nations' pockets, man. So let me bring this up, man. It's ridiculous. Not too long ago when I was looking at Manhattan, I saw some weave in it. Basically, put some big weave in the hair, man. It's got blonde hair in there. It's basically like all it is leprosy, man. So let me bring it out. I'll say my own words, man. So bring this up. Leviticus chapter 13, start from 30. Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be inside, deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scale, even a leprosy. Like I just said, basically blonde hair is basically leprosy, innit? So don't know why the Jakes or the Easons when I put blonde hair in the hair. Like Marcus Rashford, he wants to put blonde hair in his head, and the Brazilians as well, like Neymar and Richardson and other Brazilians, the Northern tribe and other Jakes as well, when they put blonde hair in the head, and the Eves when they carry on following their oppressors, innit? But like it says in Proverbs 3 and 31, envy not your oppressor and choose none of their ways, man. So you finish the verse as well. Yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scale, even a leprosy, upon the head or beard, and the priest shall look on the plague of the skull, and behold, it be not sight deeper than the skin, and that there be no slack and read that again. And if the priest look on the plague of the skull, and behold, if it be not in sight deeper than the skin, and that there is no black hair in it, then the priest shall shut up him that have the plague of the scale 7 days, being Greek 32 years old. And in the 7th day the priest shall look on the plague, and behold, if the scale spread not, and there be in it no yellow hair, and the scale be not in sight deep in the skin, he shall be shaven, but the scale shall he not shave, and the priest shall shut up him that have the scale 7 days more. So that all that says is that the daughters of Zion, man, and the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, stop putting blood in the hair, stop weaving up your hair, man, stop trying to look like you're oppressive, man. Like, when you're looking at the oppressive, man, they're laughing at you behind the back, man. Like, not too long ago when I saw that happening, man, I saw some Eve, man, some big blonde hair in her head, man. It's basically trying to look like the so-called white woman, but Eve don't need to look like our oppressors, man. Like, why do you look like? Why the hell do you look like they're oppressors if they've been enslaved for over 300 years? And it don't make no sense. Trying to look like you're oppressors, man. Don't make no sense at all, man. So you use something else up. Freestyle in the spirit, man. I say you got to prepare a lesson, bro. Freestyle in the spirit. We touched on to get revelation as well, man. I was touching on basically that what colour people think Jesus is in it. Because at camp last weekend, some old Edomite in it basically thought Jesus was a white man. I had to tell him in the Bible. I didn't say it in my own words, and I had to go into the precepts and show him that Jesus was a black man. So I'm gonna drop into that right now, man. Because Jesus wasn't no Tom Cruise, man. Jesus wasn't no Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom Cruise, none of them stuff, man. So book of stuff in the context first. Revelation chapter 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John, to bear record of the word of Yahweh and of the testimony of Jesus Christ and of the things that he saw. And you get straight to the point now. Revelation 1 verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes was a flame of fire. Slacking, I'm going to break it down bit a bit, slacking, go back to it a bit. Revelation 1 verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about paps with a golden girdle. So a golden girdle is basically like a belt, isn't it? Like when the boxers win a championship fight, you get a belt handed to them, innit? So that's what a girdle means, innit, man? So verse 14, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes was a flame of fire. So basically, when it says his hair was woolly hair, when it says white as snow, it's saying like so-called black man and Hispanics in America, they got woolly hair in it, man. Not the other nations. Like, other nations they got doggy stringy hair, so like can't be talking about them, man. So, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if he was burning a furnace, and his voice was the sound of many waters. So basically saying his voice was the sound of many waters, isn't it? Yahushua had basically had a loud voice, and that's why he said like his voice was the sound of many waters, isn't it, man? Let me read. I didn't get the break. I'm break this up here as well. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if he was burning a furnace, and his voice was the sound of many waters. So when it says basically his feet like was onto fine brass, as if he was burning a furnace, it's basically saying like when you put your pizza in the oven, when you forget to take your pizza out of the oven and basically starts to get burned up in it, it's going to be black in it. Ain't going to be no other colour than that. It's not going to be no fair colour. It's going to be black in it, man. Jesus was a black man for the tribe of Judah, innit? Jesus wasn't no white man, wasn't no Tom Cruise, none of them stuff in it. So that's what you get into the fixed goals, man, because that's what the pressure has been telling us for years ago, man. We've got fake images in the churches, man. In the churches we've got some white Jesus in the church, and basically like, he doesn't look like that, man. Jesus was a black man from the tribe of Judah. They got to deal with it, man. Simple as that, man. Because like, when you bring that Revelation 1 verse 30, man, people start to get confounded, man, because you can't believe that Jesus was a black man, man. So like when I was talking to the Edomite last week, man, the old Edomite, man, told him that basically that Jesus was a black man, as it states in Revelation 1 verse 13, man, he couldn't take it in, he still wanted to believe that Jesus was a white man, but obviously that, like I said, man, the word is powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, man, just paraphrasing that precept, man. The word is sharper, man, cut up anyone, man, so that's what it's always saying, man. But really going to be in for a shock when Jesus returns, man, because Jesus going to return, crack open the sky, man, and they're really going to see what Jesus looks like, man, because like Jesus was a black man, well, Jesus wasn't no white man, man. So that's what to get other nations to get to the fit scores, man. Check my batteries. My batteries low. Just gonna bring it out to my battery dies, man. Tucked into a house on getting out of the just freestyle my spirit. Touch up the marriages as well, man. So-called black expats in America need to stop breeding up these other nations, man. Stop getting together with these other nations. Stop making marriages. Stop making relationships with these other nations. They need to start getting their own tribe of women, man. Stop getting these other filthy nations, man. Like, when you get these other filthy nations, they start to defile our seed, man. So when you bring this out in Deuteronomy, man. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse start from 3, man. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriage with them, thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son, for they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy you suddenly. But thus shalt deal with them. You shall destroy their altars and break down their images, and cut down the groves, and burn the graven images with fire. All I'm saying is that basically, Deuteronomy 7 verse 3, all I'm saying is that basically, so-called blacks, Hispanics in America need to stop making marriages with other nations, man. Start dealing with your own kind of woman, man. Stop dealing with these other nations, man. These other heathen nations, man. Because like, when you deal with these other heathen nations, man, they start to lose their ways, man. Just like just want to make an example, man. Just like Marcus Russell, man. He's a Shedemite, man. He's a so-called white woman. So one time he was playing football, and basically like he basically blonded out his hair, man. Basically had blonde hair, and said that basically like trying to look like his oppressor, man. But if you was to get with a so-called black woman like Sterling, man, or Saka, man, like, you wouldn't be having them problems, man. Because like our people need to be sick of our own kind of woman. Stop dealing with the other nations, man. When you deal with these other nations, start to celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, man, birthdays, man, Halloween, man, bank holiday, all them wicked holiday Mondays, man, and Easter and all them folly, man, and Valentine's Day as well, man. All that wickedness, man. Because like the Most High didn't command us to be celebrating all them pagan wicked days. The Most High commanded us to be celebrating Passover, man, destruction of Nicanor, man, and all them other righteous high holidays, not them demonic days, man. What our oppressor tells us to be celebrating, man. So we bring up something else, man. Just to bring this up as well, because like, notice that when this precinct gets brought out, man, and like, not everyone in the truth, but certain brothers in the truth, man, don't want to be having feelings for the other nation, but why do you want to be having feelings for these other nations, man, if they had us on slavery, man? So when Isaiah 49 verse 23 gets brought out, man, like certain jakes, man, even in the truth, man, they get they have that soft spot for basically them heathens, man. Cause like, let me bring this out, I don't know, to speak up my own mouth, man. It's book of Isaiah chapter 49, start from 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and lick off the dust of their feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, but they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. So like, what that says that what the other nation be doing to us the same, man. They be killing us, man. Be whipping us, man. Be feeding the so-called black women's children to alligators, man. Be doing so much stuff to us, man, for way over 300 years, man. So when that precept gets brought out, man, that no Jake, even in the truth, in the world should be ashamed, man. So when them heathens are bound, obviously don't go out there and highs and byes just to make heathens be bowing down to us. But if that precept gets brought out, man, and them heathens bow down willingly, Jake should be ashamed of it, man. That's what I'm saying. Like certain Jakes are basically they've got a soft spot for Esau, man. They don't really really want the kingdom to come to an end, man. They don't really hate the other nation, man. That's why when that priesthood gets brought out, man, that they want to have a soft spot for the other nations, man, or a soft spot for basically Esau or Shedem, man. If the other nations come to us and basically willing to bow down, man, it is what it is, man. Like, we don't force them to come to bow down to us, man. We just bring out the word, man. If they want to bow down, it's up to them, man. So the main focus, we go out there and hire advice to basically bid our people to the marriage, man, try to wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man, not to basically talk to the other nations, man. So that's what it is, man. Get Nehemiah, man. That our people not meant to be breeding up these other nations, meant to be getting their own tribal woman, man, because even with certain Jays might not want to get about so-called black women. Obviously, there's 12 tribes to choose from, isn't it? You don't want to get over Eve, man. You can get over tribe from Asher, man, a Brazilian, or get over Mexican. But obviously, like, you've got 12 tribes to choose from at the end of the day, man. So you need get Nehemiah, man. Book of Nehemiah. Stuff Israel. Trying to find that precept. Oh yeah, fun. Crazy, man. Book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse. Start from 23. Actually, no. Start from 24. Actually, Nehemiah 13, verse 24. And the children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in a Jew's language. See that? But according to the language of each people, and I contended with them, and cursed them, and smite certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by Yahweh, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. See that in read 26 as well. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his God. Yahweh made him king over all Israel. See that? Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin. Shall we then hearken unto you to do all these great evil and transgress against our God in marrying strange wives? See that? So that even King Solomon basically married strange wives as well. And I still got into today's society as well, man, because in today's society, man, it's got these jakes, man, that want to be making marriage with these so-called white women, man. You've got these jakes want to be making marriage with these Moabite women. You've got these jakes want to be making marriage with these Arab women, man, and all these other nations as well, man. That's what I'm saying. It's self-hatred at the end of the day as well, man, because a lot of these darks and jakes want to be getting all these even the Latin woman. Obviously, it's not wrong to get the Latin woman, as long as she's from the long as she's an Israelite, man. But nevertheless, man, certain jakes want to be getting all these so-called white women. Certain jakes want to be getting these other nations, man, just like. I saw an interview the other day as well, man. It's, basically some dark skinned Jake man say like don't want to get with a dark skinned woman because like he's afraid that the baby might turn out too darker, man. Turn out too dark. That's due to the curse, man. Like he hates himself, innit, man. He's not all of them, man. Most of these dark skinned men they hate the colour of their skin, man. That's why most of them want to get a heathen woman, man. That make no sense at all, man. Because in Deuteronomy 7 verse 3 it states like you shouldn't be making marriage with all these other nations, man. Simple as that, man. Your brother in the back, you believe in God? Huh? Believe in God? Believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
You've got 2 seconds. You know about the Israelites? You know about the Hebrew Israelites?
If we are the Israelites.
Yeah, you know about the Israelites?
Man, they separated, didn't they?
Yeah. Like, no, God's chosen people. We're not the Israelites. No, like read this out because like in Israel right now, that's not the real Jews, isn't it? The real Jews are basically the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Americans. So let me read this out quickly. Revelation 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. I know the blasphemy of them which they say they are Jews but are not, but they are the synagogue of Satan. So like all them Jews in Jerusalem right now, they're the synagogues of Satan, isn't it? You know, them people that wear them all black outfits, wear the black funny hats, man. They're Satan, isn't it, man? Cause
So, but let me tell you something. When Christ was born, yeah, did not God say, "This is my beloved Son"? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm well proud.
Yeah, yeah.
And He then said, "I will never forgive Israel."
Yeah, but obviously, like Israel, they basically.
So that means that it's us then.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
are we?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll read something else as well. Like it says that Moses says that he's not sent, but onto the lost sheep, the house of Israel. So he's only sent to the lost sheep, the house of Israel, man. Because we're the one that people that went through slavery, all that other stuff as well. That these white people, these other nations, they didn't go through slavery, so they can't be God's chosen people, innit? So, and you read this like Matthew chapter 15 verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Simple as that. So he's only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Not come to save these other nations, not come to save these white people, not come to save these Chinese people. Because all these other nations, they're slavery, innit?
But now he said all Gentiles now. He's everybody's been accepted.
No, not everyone, only us, innit? Because like we're the chosen people, we're God's chosen people, innit? So like, and in slavery time, the Chinese people didn't go through slavery on ships. Only the so-called blacks, Hispanic and Americans went through slavery on ships. These other nations didn't go through slavery.
Why are we still suffering?
So like, we broke the commandments, innit? So the only way to come back from breaking the commandments is basically like we need to read the Bible, start following the commandments as well, man. Cause like we realise we keep getting shot down in the streets, man. We keep getting stopped in search, getting killed in America, and all these other curses, man. Like when we walk down the street as well, like get so-called black people going to be screwing up each other's faces, but when a white man walks down the street, they smile and that, they say, "Hi, you right?" But that's what I'm saying. It's in the curses as well, man. Like,
yeah.
I should be evil towards our brother, innit, man. So the only way we can break these curses is like, we need to come back to the King James Bible, read the Apocrypha, and that's the only way we can break the curses, innit? And I read this out, this is what
But there's meant to be many parts of the Bible, and so, don't forget the Bible has been separated.
But
They cut out a lot of parts of it. Why?
Yeah. Like even the red book, the Apocrypha, innit, the red book, they took that out of the Bible, innit? That's talking about Maccabees, innit? Like,
The Maccabee, yeah.
Like, yeah. So let me read this out because with the curses, man. This is why we keep having the evil eye for each other. This book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 54. So that a man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother and towards the wife of his bosom and towards the remnant of his children which he shall leave. So like right now, man, you see, right now, not all so-called black people, but most black people, they got single parent households. There's only the mom raising up the children. There's no dad raising up the child in it. That's why when a child starts to get old in it, starts to grow up in that, it starts to turn out a sodomite in it, starts to turn out funny, turn out gay in it. That's why there's no father trying to raise up the child. That's why it might turn out effeminate in it, because like in the household, the child needs a mum and a dad to basically raise them up in it. If it's just a mum raising them up, he's gonna might turn up effeminate in it. So like that's what I'm saying. Like you notice like all these other nations, like these so-called white man, the Chinese man, these Japanese man, these Arab people, like they got their mum and dad in the household. It's only our people that have got the father in the household. Not all of us, but most times when I grew up, and me and my friends and that, basically all of them had they had no dad in the house. They only had the mum to raise them up in it. So yeah.
So why are we so disconnected? Why are we the only nation, if we are chosen, is so disconnected?
Basically, like we brought the curses. We brought the curses. No, in the Bible, innit? In ancient times, we're stiff-necked, innit? We don't want to follow the Most High's command. We want to like keep on doing our own thing. Like even marrying these strange women. Like in Deuteronomy 7:3, it states that we shouldn't be making marriage with these so-called white women, innit? We shouldn't be making marriage with these Chinese women. We're only meant to be sticking with our own set of women. So, like we got 12 tribes to choose from, innit?
Yeah. What tribe are you?
I'm from the tribe of Benjamin, innit? I'm Jamaican, innit? Yeah. Naphtali. What country you from?
Me?
Yeah.
Barbados.
We're from the tribe of Benjamin.
I would be.
Yeah. I'll show you, but it's recorded on my phone. I've got the 12 tribes on my phone, innit? The chart, innit? It said like I think we say you're from Barbados. Yeah, I think Barbados will be from the Caribbean, innit? So like I think you'll be from the tribe of Benjamin. Yeah.
Okay. Look, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna nice talk.
Got a flyer for you. If you've got YouTube on the phone, I'll give you my flyer.
Alright.
Me and my brothers go out and teach on Saturday, the Sabbath day. Yeah. I usually come wake up Israel.
Yeah. The depiction of
Christ.
Christ.
Man, that's a real Christ wasn't no white man, yeah.
Well, yeah, but because he was, what was it said? No comeliness about him.
Yeah, basically said he's like he was burning the furnace, innit? Like Revelation, innit? Cause like obviously like we don't know what the image of Christ is, but obviously it's just giving a rough image, innit? What he looks like, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah,
thanks.
take it easy, Elder. Yeah.
All right.
Shalom.
What's your name?
Nathan.
Nathan.
Yeah. And yeah, Shalom, brother. Yeah, man, just waking up our people in these last days, man. Cause like all hell's gonna break loose soon, innit? So we ain't got time to be playing about, man. To be so-called blacks, Hispanic, so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans need to be getting themselves in order in these last days, man. So let me just check my battery and see how much I got left. So battery a bit low. Yeah, I'm bringing out 3 of my priests up when I went down, man. Yeah, man, because the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans need to be waking up in these last days, man. We ain't got time to be playing about, man, because this Babylon system, this Babylon world soon come to an end, man. So bring this up, man. All praise to that Jake, man. You can't come to hear the word, man. Like, a lot of these people gonna be walking past to and fro, man. Like, just walking nowhere, man. Just driving up and down. Yeah, man. It's people destroy for lack of knowledge, man. Yeah, man. Jake was saying like, why our people so cursing it, man. But I want to give him a couple more priests, but he said he had to go. But as long as he stayed to get a bit of the word out, that's the main thing, man. So, let me stop that, man. Stop. Find a priest, but can't find it. Getting so much. Lucky as well. Can't final priest and get something else. So onto some Ecclesiastes. Something else, but I think some other sort of yeah, man, bring something instead, man. Like, I forgot to bring my other sword with me today, man. Let me get let me start from Isaiah. Yeah, let me get Isaiah, man. Isaiah chapter 13, verse. Start from 15, man, because notice that a lot of these jakes want to be making marriages, man. They want to be chilling out with these other nations, man. But the Most High said that everyone that is found should be thrust through in it, man. So let me bring this out, man. Book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse. Start from 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. I'll read 16 as well still. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and the wives ravished. Behold, I will stir up the Midianites against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare their children. Yeah, let me read this as well. The desolation of Babylon. Isaiah 13, verse 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans, excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, that wicked place, man. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Let me read 14 now, man. Basically, that's Most High saying that he's only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man, not come to save other nations, man. Because Most High has only come to save the Israelites, man. So Most High said he will have mercy on Jacob, even all the madness we're going through in this wicked demonic world, man. He said, Most High said, you have mercy on Jacob, man. So let me bring this up, man. Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose. So I can read that again. Isaiah 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So like the Most High saying, and basically saying that Lord will have mercy on Jacob, man, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, man. Most High said, you have mercy on Jacob, man, and will yet choose Israel, man. Didn't say he's going to choose the other nations. Didn't say he's going to choose the Edomites. Didn't say he's going to choose the Moabites. Didn't say he's going to choose all the other nations. Only going to say he's going to choose the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Not come to save the whole people. Not come to save the whole world. Most High had a special people what he's come to save when he returns into this earth, man. He's not come to save the other nations, man. So all the other nations can enjoy yourself, walk your dogs up and down, go on holiday, man, buy nice cars, buy nice houses, man. But very soon this world's gonna come to an end, man. So like all the other nations can enjoy yourself, man, because destruction soon come to Babylon, man. So bring this up, man. Yeah, man, touch on to the daughter of Zion. The daughter of Zion are basically the special people, man, that the most beautiful woman in the world, the so-called black, Hispanic, and American woman, man. The most beautiful woman in the world, man. The most beautiful woman. So let me touch on to this, man. Jeremiah 6, verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman, man. So the Most High said, we've likened the daughter of Zion, man, to a comely and delicate woman. The daughters of Zion are basically the beautiful. When they wear their dresses, man, when they wear the head wraps, man, the most beautiful woman in the world, man. Like right now in today's society, man. When you tap in Google, when you tap in the phone, Google, man, who's the most beautiful woman in the world, man? What comes up with these so-called white women, man? These so-called other heathen women nations, man. And basically, like, so I'm saying, man, this world is confusion, man. Cause like the so-called black woman is the most beautiful woman in the world, man, not the other nations, man. So when I know when it gets hot as well, man, these other nations start to get burned up by the sun, innit? So how can they be beautiful if they have to put on suntan lotion, man? They have to get Botox, man. They have to put on SPF 50 just to not get burned up by the sun. So like they're not beautiful. They're not really beautiful. A beautiful woman wouldn't have to put on suntan lotion not to get burned up by the sun, man. But us people, when it's sunny outside, man, we ain't got to put on no suntan lotion. We ain't got to get no Botox, man. We ain't got to get none of them surgery stuff, man. When the sun hits our skin, man, we start to get vitamin D, man. Start to get all these vitamins in our skin, man. Because like, we're the ones that's got melanin, innit? That's why these other nations want to get melanin shots, man. Want to get Botox, man. You want to get lip fillers just to look like the so-called black woman, innit? But they can't look like the so-called black woman because like the Most High didn't put it in the spirit. The Most High didn't make them like that, innit? So like when the so-called white woman when she gets Botox, man, you know, it's like starts to get spots on her lips, man. Starts to yeah, all manner starts to happen, innit? Because like, it just shows you that they're not meant to be looking like us, innit? So, touching on something else, man, like, because the daughters of Zion, man, need to be dressing modest, man, not to be wearing no trousers, man, not to be wearing no leggings showing off the counter, man. Daughters of Zion need to be dressing modest, man, wearing skirts and wearing dresses, man. The other nations can do what you want to do, but daughters of Zion need to be wearing dresses and skirts. So let me bring this up. 1 Timothy 2 verse 9. Like manner also that women, manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair, or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh woman professing godliness with good works. Yeah, man. So what I'm saying is that women need to be women to be adorn themselves in modest apparel, man. Because like when you go to the toilets, man, what do you see? Them pictures in it says that shows a man and it shows a woman, innit? It shows a man wearing trousers, man. It shows a woman wearing a skirt or wearing a dress, man. That's what I'm saying. Like women need to be wearing dresses and wearing skirts, man. Men should be wearing trousers, man. Because a lot of women will be wearing trousers, man, wearing tracksuit bottoms, will be wearing them tie-up leggings, man. Off and so on, man, because like, obviously daughters of Zion can wear leggings, but obviously got to make sure like you got a dress going over it, innit? Like, no, it's like basically like, when it's time to go, when it's gym time, innit, man. So the daughters of Zion, man, like you like to follow the other nations, man, because the other nations want to wear them tie up gym attire clothes, man, showing off the old camel toe, man. That's all evil, man. Like Most High didn't command the daughters of Zion to be following their oppressors, man. The Most High didn't command the daughters of Zion to be dressing like sluts and dressing like whores, man. The Most High didn't command the so-called blacks, Hispanics and American women to be dressing like no sluts, dressing like no prostitutes, man. So these are dressing this out. 1 Timothy 2 verse start from 11 now. So a lot of women to be learning in silence, man. A lot of women ain't got no respect for their husband in the household. So let me bring this up. 1 Timothy 2 verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Verse 12, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to observe authority over the man, see that? But to be in silence, see that? Yeah, man, that's what we're saying, like, women need to be learning in silence, man. Women shouldn't be saying like they wear their trousers, man. Women don't wear no trousers, man, in a relationship. Like, what they want to say right now, like, women wear the pants in it, man. What kind of foolishness is that, man? Like, in the ancient times, man, like all the daughters of Zion, man, like there was an order, man. But right now, man, the so-called black woman, only the so-called black woman want to say like gonna be angry. They think that they run the household, innit? That's why as soon as you get into an argument with them, they want to say like they want to kick the man out the house, innit? Like they want to be doing their thing, man. They want to be doing their own thing, innit? They don't want to be keeping no laws, no statutes and commands, man. They want to be just be doing their own folly, man. So let me there's a piece the daughters of Zion need to be an order, man. Like no Eves in the truth, man, should be teaching, man, on the highways and byways. That's officer, man. Obviously teach your children, man, and teach your fellow sisters, but no daughters of Zion should be out there in the highways and byways trying to bring out the word, man. That's officer, man. Doing God, sis? See that? Like I was saying before, man, thought designs can be showing off the whole body, man. Don't need to be dressing no modest, man. Just me wearing that tie, gym attire, man. Showing off the whole bum, showing off the whole camera tour, man. Keep it out. Thought designer. To stop following the oppressor, man. Stop envying the oppressor, man. Stop following the ways, man. Shut my thing. On the wind down stones. Wind down stone. Get that one as well. Get a couple more presets on the wind down. Villages. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put in a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination to the Lord their God. So what I'm saying is that women shouldn't be wearing no trousers, man. Women shouldn't be wearing no tracksuit bottom. Women shouldn't be wearing no attire what the man wears, man. Women should be wearing dresses, wearing skirts, man. Dressing modest, man. Not dressing like no whores or dressing like no prostitutes, man. Daughters of Zion need to be dressing like modest, man. Wearing dresses, wearing skirts, wearing the head wraps, man. Stop envying the oppressor, man. Stop doing Proverbs 3 and 31, man. Because Proverbs 3 and 31 it says that envy not your oppressor and basically choosing of their ways, man. Because even certain Jakes want to be breeding up these other nation women, man. Jakes need to be sticking with their own tribal women. Stop going off. Stop trying to defile your seed, man. Stop one get Matthew, man. Because our people are just commanded to basically go out there and hires and buyers and bid our people to the marriages, man. Not to go to the churches on Sunday and basically worship white Jesus, man. Most I didn't command us to be going to the churches, man. Most I command us to go out there and hires and buyers and bid our people to the marriages, man. So, book of Matthew chapter 22 verse start from 9. Matthew 22 verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as you shall find, bid them to the marriages. No, slack it. Matthew 22 verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye find, bid them to the marriage. So the servants went out into the highways and gathered together as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. So that what I'm saying is that most of the commanded the so-called blacks, Hispanic and Native American men to go out there in the highs and buys and bid our people to the marriages, man. Not to be going to the churches, man. Not to be sitting at home watching wicked videos, man, or just sitting at home doing folly, man. Most like command us to go out there in the highs and buys and bid our people to the marriages, man. Not to be calling these Edomites, man. Not to be bidding the Edomites to the marriages. Not meant to be bidding the Edomites to the marriages, man. Meant to be bidding the so-called blacks, Hispanic and Native Americans to the marriages, man. The most I didn't command us to be calling these Edomites, but obviously the Edomites want to come to the camp and just ask questions. It says like in the Bible, I'm just going to paraphrase it. It says that be ready to give every man an answer, innit, man. What we are prepared to give every man an answer, man. Because even Jake that came by to ask me a question, like saying why we go through this curse, I have to show him that Deuteronomy 28 verse 54, it says that I should be evil towards our brother, because all them curses what we've been going through, innit, in the ancient time, like we still have that stiff neck against our people, innit. That's why today's society we still got an evil eye against each other, man. When the white man walks past our area, certain Jake's want to say hello to them, but when Jake walks past the area, they want to say what ends you from, what postcode you from, man. That's all just due to the curses, man. It's madness, man. So right now our people need to be waking up in these last days, man. Let me get a few more precepts on the wind down, man. Romans 13 verse start from 11. And that knowing the time, that now is the higher time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we have believed. So like the Most High said like, now is the salvation nearer than we have believed, man. Because the Most High said like, even at the plantation the other day, man, some Jake said like, saw a couple of brothers that are basically teaching, man. And basically shout out to Ben Yamya, man, the elder, man, because like he's saying, no, not saying, he used to be teaching in Deptford, innit? Basically, a brother that I was working with last week, man, saying that he saw some Israelites teaching in Deptford, innit? Not recently, but when he used to watch the videos and when he's going past Deptford, innit? He used to see the Israelites bringing out the word, man. And basically, I said like, I know the elder, man. I know him, like he's I used to go by and basically watch him bring out the word before I was. When I first came to the truth, man, so shout out to Ben Young, man. He was licking on Deptford, man, setting Deptford on fire, man, when I was first coming to the truth, man. So shout out to Ben Young, man. Like, yeah, man. Like, people need to wake up these last days, man. Like, even though certain people might not go by and basically like, I'll hear the word, but certain people, there's people looking behind the scenes, man. So like, that's what I'm saying. People need to bring out the word regardless, man. Regardless if any sheep come by to hear the word, but like it says, man, my sheep hear my voice, man. Like, yeah. So get a few more to wind down, man. Still trying to find at once. A lot of people. He told our people when certain James told our people the truth, innit? You start to get angry, innit? So you bring this up, man. Galatians chapter 4 verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because of telling the truth? So like certain Jakes, man, when we're out there in the highs and byes, not just Jakes, man, certain Eves, man, like not like the Eve, man, like last week, man, when we told her the truth, innit? We said like come here history, man. She want to blank us, innit, man? Because the reason why she want to blank us, because basically like, she's with her oppressor, man. She's with the so-called white woman, man. Basically like she's looking after her Edomite baby, man. So don't understand how you easily looking after her Edomite baby if them people had us in slavery, man. So why don't you just get a proper job, man, and basically don't have to look after these Edomites, man. Because I know it's like a couple of years back, man, a lot of these so-called black women want to keep on looking after or babysitting these Edomite babies, man. That make no sense at all, man. Stop babysitting your own children, man. And stop trying to look after these other heathen nation babies, man. Cause like it's like these other heathen nations, they don't be looking after our babies. So why are we looking after their babies, man? Don't make no sense at all, man. So I'm bringing this out as well, man, because like a lot of these nations think nothing's gonna happen to them. They're gonna be walking fro to and fro, thinking nothing's gonna happen to them. So a lot of these Edomite babies, the baby's gonna get dashed to pieces, man. So yeah, man. Bring this up where I'm trying to find the producer. Proverbs 27 verse 5, man. Open rebuke is better than a secret love. Yeah, man. So like when we rebuke our neighbours, man, when we rebuke our brothers, man, you shouldn't be upset, man. Like open rebuke is better than secret love at the end of the day. So what time is it? Proverbs. A few more on the wind down, man. It's starting to rain so slow. Start to rain. Let me just bring out a few more and close out, man. Like it is, one sec. Yeah, man, can't trust this English weather, man. It's 1 minute sunny, 1 minute raining, man. Let's bring out one more preset and wind down, man. It's madness. Been out for a hot minute as well. Book of. So let me check my battery quick. Serious. Yeah, so definitely my last piece of my battery back to there. Bring up my last one. Still. So book of yeah, I'm trying to get the Psalms on, man. Let me get the Psalms. It's book of Psalms 137. It's what's gonna happen to the other nations, man. Psalms, where is it? Psalms 130. Yeah. Psalms 137, verse. Start from 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem. You said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Wait, it's car go car. Let me start again actually, man. Psalms 137 verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem. You said, raise it, even into the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, you ought to be destroyed. Happy shall it be that rewardeth thee that have served us. Happy shall it be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. So all that pressure what our people been going through, man. Like when Lord winning with the elect, so like you see them Edomites they even get dashed to the stones, like just like it is in cricket, man. Like when they pick up a ball, when they throw it, man, when they hit it with a baseball bat, that's gonna be an Edomite, man. Like dashing the skulls to pieces, man. Like just like we've been doing tasks with slavery, man. So like it says, man, what goes like the saying says, what goes around comes around, innit? So like all that madness what they be doing to us for slavery, man. All the other heathen nations, when the Most High returns, man, all the heathen nations will be going to slavery, man. Whether you're that's Edomite or not, man, it don't matter. All you heathens are going to slavery as well, man. Cause a lot of notice that all you heathens are proud as well, man. You don't take the judgment, man. When we bring up the precept, when we say like we bring up Revelation 1 verse 13, man, like you start to say like Jesus is still a white man, but Jesus ain't a white man, man. Jesus is a black man from the tribe of Judah, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like when the Most High says, when the Most High says, when Yahushua returns here as a thief in the night, man, the people are gonna be in for a real shock, man. So I'm gonna close out now. My back to die, so I'm gonna close out, man. Give a praise to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. Hope your brother's gonna be edified when the video gets out, man. So gonna give a praise to the Most High, man. Yahweh Bashim Shai, Shalom, Kwame Shalom.